So let's quickly review factoring polynomials. So we're given our polynomial, and we could tell it's the second degree because it has x squared, and we want to get it into factor form. In factor form, our goal is to get it to look something like this, right? One factor times another factor. Okay, and we start off by looking and finding two things: the product and then the sum. To find what product we're going to try to factor from, we want to take our first term and multiply that by our last term. So we have 3x squared times 5. So 3 times 5 is 15. Then we just keep the x squared. And we want the factors from that product to have a sum of our middle term, 16x. So now let's list out the factors of 15. So we have possible options of 5x and 3x. That would give us 15x squared. And another option of 15x and 1x, right? Any number times itself gives you that same number. And we want to find the two that sum up to equal to 16x. And these two are answers. Okay? So now we can start focusing on our box. We know our first term, right, always goes in this top box here, and our last term goes in this bottom box here. Okay? We could fill out our other two factors, so we should have 15x and 1x. Right? It doesn't matter where you input them as long as you go the right way backwards. So let's start very simple with 1x. There's only one combination here, right? We have to have 1 and we have to have x. And now we could look at the factors of 3x squared. This would have to be 3x here. And lastly, 1 times what number gives us 5? That would have to be 5. So now our factors are going to be 3x plus 1 and x plus 5.